Do you have a problem with video games?
Yeah, I have a moderate problem with them.
Okay, and how many hours a day on average?
Probably about 6 hours.
Okay, you say 12 to 14.
Dude, I love how this is a grown man on the Dr. Phil show being lectured about how he's playing way too much video games. I'm all for gaming, trust me. But if it's getting to the point where your wife's taking you on the Dr. Phil show because you're playing too much and it's destroying your relationship, it's probably time to reel it back a bit. Halo's still gonna be there, dude, I promise.
Nice rack in her ass Brazilian. Just turned 21, but my bank's a million. Swear I'm a little drunk, but it's a hell of a feeling. Got so damn high that I'm touching the ceiling, yeah.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. And today, we're going to be taking a look at this clip from the Dr. Phil show where, let's just say this grown man has let video games, like, destroy his life. The title of the video is Wife Says Husband's Video Game Habits is Destroying Her Marriage, which, definitely does not seem like a good situation. Regardless, I figured we could react to it, talk about it. That's what we're going to be doing. And without further ado, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now that's a big gap between 6 hours a day, which, in my opinion, I would consider to be an extreme problem.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I love how he's like, it's a moderate problem. I'm just playing video games for 6 hours a day, even if it's 6 or 12, right? Let's keep in mind that this dude's got a full-time job, so like, he's going to work for 8 hours, sleeping for 8 hours, gaming for 6 hours, 2 hours to poop and pee, dude. That's all he's got time for. Like, hey man, listen, I was playing video games 8 hours a day when I was in high school and didn't really have much to do. That's totally different. You got a mortgage, man. Like, you got stuff to take care of. You got a wife you gotta, like, hang out with. You can't just be sinking 12 hours a day into World of Warcraft, homie.
And 12 to 14, which I would consider to be ridiculously extreme problem. But let's get this straight.
Yeah, I play about 6 hours a day. I try to be with you and the kids during that daytime.
Oh, he can't work. So homie's just turned World of Warcraft into the full-time job. I don't know whether or not the blood disorder thing is BS or not. I'm not going to talk about it. Maybe it is. If it's true, I feel really bad for this dude. That being said, if you can't work and your wife's having to support the family, dude, you got to be helping out a little bit more than just playing World of Warcraft like 12 hours a day. This lady, man, she's like, listen, you can't work. I'm the only breadwinner. When I come home and you make me change your poop bucket under your DX Racer because you can't be bothered to get up and go to the bathroom between Warzone games, it's a problem. And he's like, I try to hang out with the kids.
Aren't you living with your mother now?
I'm staying at my parents', not rent-free. I'm paying our bills.
Okay, but you've moved out.
I moved out because me and her we have issues. She's got anger issues, so do I.
And, you know, I just would rather be able to game in peace. This entire situation just does not seem too good. Obviously, if you end up on the Dr. Phil show, it's not a sign that things are going swimmingly well. Like, I've never known anyone that just has a moderate gaming addiction that's family is like, can we go on television to try to get some help with this? Because I don't know what to do. But I feel like it does not help his case to move back in with the parents. I understand it's probably his best option. I get it. But when your wife brings you on television and says you're gaming 12 hours a day and, you know, not spending time with her because you're so addicted to video games, and your response is, fine, I'll move back in with my parents. It doesn't look good. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. None of us do. I'm just saying, guy addicted to video games who still lives with his parents is even worse.
You stay in bed playing the game, you put a pillow under your left leg, you put a pillow behind your head, you put your controller in your lap, you sit there and play the game, they bring you food, you miss parties, you miss dinners, you go on vacation, you bought a flat screen to play your game.
Bro, homie brought the game on vacation. Hey, the grind does not stop. How do you expect him to go pro and start bringing home the big bucks from professional Gear of War tournaments if he's taking vacations and not grinding every single day? This lady clearly does not understand the high-octane world of esports. What, do you expect him to get up? Do you expect him to move? No. Professional gamers don't move. I love how people have this conception that like pro esports players don't work out or do anything, when it's proven now that like the top League of Legends players, the top CSGO players, their teams have like a workout dude and a nutritionist and somebody that forces them to stretch before each game. You're not gonna ever go pro just playing 18 hours a day laying in bed. That's not good for the human body, period.
And that's on period.
I didn't buy a flat screen. Oh, yeah, I did.
You did in Pensacola.
Because I was, well, what's wrong with me when I'm having issues?
But you bought a flat screen on vacation to play your video game?
Yes, she said, go ahead, do it.
Yeah, but I've got a feeling that was more of a, fine, go ahead, do it. Not like a here's the credit card, honey, head on down to Best Buy, pick out any 40-inch flat screen TV you would like. I love when you're playing video games on vacation. Like, she might have said, fine, do it, but we all know she didn't mean like, fine, do it, you know? One of those things you probably gotta read between the lines a little bit. Are you serious? We're in Disney World with the kids, Dan. Do you really need to go get a flat screen right now and play Halo? And he's like, yeah. Fine, do it. Well, she gave me the go-ahead, Dr. Phil. I don't know what to tell you. She told me it was okay.
The reason why I told him to go buy a screen so I didn't have to hear him the whole time.
Well, you're going to talk like that, I'm not going to talk with you
I'm
because
sorry.
I'm tired of
It's
this.
the truth.
That's her temper is out the roof.
Well, on the bright side, he's not being laughed at and made fun of in there. Technically, none of us were at the show, okay? I'm just saying, I've never been to a taping of the Dr. Phil show, dude. I also love how she basically says, like, yeah, he was just complaining about not gaming, so I didn't want to hear it, so I told him to get a TV. See, her temper is through the roof. I mean, she's just explaining what happened, dude. If I was on vacation and someone was just incessantly complaining about the fact that they couldn't play Fortnite, and then they said, I'm gonna go buy a PlayStation so I can play Fortnite, I would probably tell them, by all means, dude, go for it. Because I don't want to hear someone complaining about video games my entire vacation either, and I love video games. This lady is not a Fortnite pro. No offense to her. She's not out there cranking 90s. I think we can all assume that.
Sorry.
I'll be honest with you.
I'm not
going to be called names like you've called me in the past.
I understand.
I'm not going to take it no more.
I
You need to
understand.
learn to talk to me the right way
I understand.
or no way at all because I'm your husband.
Bro, why is this on television? This is the moment in the Dr. Phil episode where I think everyone in the audience just kind of gets a little uncomfy. It's like, all right, it was a little bit more funny when, you know, we were talking about him playing video games 15 hours a day. When it starts getting into like a serious fight like this, not good television. I don't know about this. Dr. Phil's just sitting there with his popcorn. He's like,
This is great. Ratings are gonna be incredible. I'm gonna buy myself another jet with this episode.
And if you want this to work, then we need to work it out together.
I understand, and I'm not here denying anything.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do the part where I predict Dr. Phil's advice before he gives it. I understand that you guys want to fix this and work together, and I think I see a very obvious solution. Get rid of the Xbox. I know. Ryan, you play video games. You love them. Da-da-da-da-da. And you know what? You're right. I do love video games. But at this point, if she is being mean because all he does is play video games and he's pissed off because she doesn't want him to play video games, maybe it's best if there's just no video games to argue about in the first place. I know, ladies and gentlemen. I know. I'm a genius. I got my degree from no college at all. I'm stupid. I've been making YouTube videos my entire adult life. I know nothing about psychiatry at all.
Was that her temper?
Yeah, that was her temper when she gets mad at me because that's what we end up doing, and we both get mad at each other.
Well, you're a little thin-skinned.
Yo, even Dr. Phil had to say it too, bro. Like, I get why he was mad, but that seemed like a bizarre rant for just saying I didn't want to hear him complain about video games, dude. Even Dr. Phil is out here like, listen, man, my entire show's based on me overreacting to stuff, and I'm gonna tell you, that one was a little bit strange. Not quite sure what you were going for. Don't think she was trying to insult you the way you intended right there. Seriously, though, I hope this dude ends up, getting it together, getting off Xbox. You know, if he can't work, then it's no fault of his own. But yeah, dude, I can understand how being with somebody that does nothing but play video games for 14 hours a day would get a little old, coming from a gamer myself. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, I would really, really appreciate you taking a second to press the like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of the video. And of course, subscribe if you're new and turn on those notifications. If you want to help me out other than that, you can check out the intro song. A link to it can be found in the description, along with a link to my podcast, The Scuffcast, and a link to the merch, which is pretty fire if you do ask me. We got the new Halloween merch out, so you guys can check that out. And yeah, last but certainly not least, if you're in the market for G Fuel, the best energy drink for gamers by gamers, if you use code SCRUBBY at the checkout over at gfuel.com, you will get yourself a discount. Helps me out too. On that note though, guys, that's gonna do it. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.
Get it jumping, I'm just trying to get some hands up.